Students, welcome to 67th class. Look at that board, students. I have written a question on the board. You can see a question on the board. So the question reads, give an example of a relation which is symmetric but neither reflexive nor transitive. Here it is asked to write an example which should be symmetric but neither reflexive nor transitive. The simple logic on solving this type of questions is what type of relation required, students? Our relation should become symmetrical. It is enough if you write a relation which is symmetrical. It is enough if you write a symmetric relation that automatically becomes not reflexive, not transitive. I show that how easy this question is. Before writing any relation, taking set is important. Set. So we go for defining relations on the sets only. First you should take what? Set. Solution. Let. You can take any of your own set. Set A, I am taking set A 1, 2, 3. I have taken set containing 3 elements. You can go for taking 4, 2, whatever it is. Right? Even you can take this set as A, B, C or whatever you wish. Now let us write required relation. What type of relation required for us? Symmetrical. Now I go for writing symmetric relation. Right? Symmetric relation. Students, when we say the relation has symmetric, if it contains both AB and BA, a relation which contains both AB and BA is called symmetric relation. I go for adding AB 1, 2. I added AB. To make it symmetric, I must add what? BA also. BA. So I got symmetric relation, students. So here we need a symmetric relation. In the question it is asked to write symmetric, but neither it should not become reflexive, it should not become transitive. I have taken this much now. Is it reflexive? No. Why this relation is not reflexive? This relation or is not containing 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. So 1, 1, comma 2, 2, comma 3, 3 does not belong to R. Therefore, R is not reflexive. I hope you are understanding, students. Now, R should become symmetric. It is symmetric. Why it is symmetric? A relation which contains both AB and BA. It's having both AB and BA. So therefore it should be symmetric. 1, 2, 2, 1 belongs to R. AB, BA are the elements of R. Therefore, R is symmetrical. Is this R transitive, students? Observe. Is this R transitive? No. Because we have AP, BC. B matching. Matching of B and F. I told you in the beginning itself, the symbols A, B, C need not to be distinct or different always. They can be different, sometimes they can be same also. But it should be in the form of A, B, B, C. Look at this friends. A, B, B matching, B, C. C same, A and C are same, can be. The symbols A, B, C need not to be different always. Sometimes they can be same. You just match shape. Shape means A, B, B, C. A, B, B, C. Look at this one. 1, 2, 2, 1 belongs to R. That is A, B. A, B, B, C. A, B, B, C belongs to R. But AC, tell me how much is AC? 1, 1 does not belong to R. 1 does not belong to R. Therefore, R is not transitive. R is not transitive. Therefore, R is not transitive. R is not transitive. I hope you understood, students. So this is, for this example, you are going to get 2 marks. It's a 2 mark question. Let's go for solving one more question. One more question on the same. Quicker. Let us solve one more question. Same question. Give an example of a relation which is transitive, but neither reflexive nor symmetrical. Easy way of understanding this is, in the question it is asked to write a transitive relation. Just simply you write a transitive relation. It is enough. You need not to crush your brains for these two. You write the required relation. You need not to crush your brains for these two. That given example automatically becomes not reflexive, not symmetrical. Now look at this, students. It's so easy question. Solution. Set. You write set. I am taking set as 1, 2, 3. For me, transitive relation required. R should become transitive. You just write our transitive relation. When we say, when that relation is called as a transitive, if it contains A, B, B, C, A, C, correct? A relation which contains A, B, B, C, A, C is called as a transitive relation. I go for adding letter. A, B, I can take any, whatever the order where I wish. A, B, 1, 2, B, C, 2, 3, A, C, 1, 3. This is enough, students. Is it transitive or not transitive? Transitive. Because it is containing A, B, B, C, A, C. Is it reflexive, students? No. Why it is not reflexive? So it does not contain A, B, B, C, C. Is it symmetric, students? No. It does not contain A, B, B, A both. A, B is present, but no B, A. One failed subject enough to make it as a completely failed. I hope you are understanding. And you go on writing 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3 does not belong to R. Therefore, R is not reflexive. or is not reflexive? Is it symmetrical? No. 1, 2 belongs to her, but 2, 1 does not belong to her. One failed subject enough, students. You need not to write and show all the failed subjects. One, right? So therefore, R is not symmetrical. R is not symmetrical. Is this R transitive? Yes. We have written a transitive relation itself. So write 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 3, 1, 3 belongs to her. A, B, B, C, A, C. A, B, B, C, A, C. All the three ordered pairs are in R. Therefore, it must be transitive. Therefore, R is a transitive. R is transitive. R is transitive. Let us go for one more question, students. One more. So, right. One more question. One more question. Reflexive and symmetrical. Reflexive and symmetrical. And symmetrical, but not transitive. But not transitive. Transitive. What type of relation required, students? Reflexive. Your relation should be reflexive and symmetrical. Your relation should be reflexive and symmetrical. You write, first you write reflexive and symmetrical. After that we shall think of the transitive. First you write set A. Set A. 1, 2, 3. Yes. You also write or reflexive relation. It should become reflexive. To make it reflexive, I should add. What should be added? 1, 1. Next 2, 2. Next 3, 3. Now it has become reflexive because it is containing 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. Further, it should be what? Symmetrical. So how do you make this as symmetrical? 1, 2, 2, 1. Correct? 1, 2, 2, 1. Now look at this, students. But it should not become transitive. Transitive. So right there. You see this A, B, B, C. A, B, B, C. We have AC. We have AC. It is becoming transitive also. But it should not become a transitive. For that, you keep star for this. For that, you do one thing. You go for adding one more ordered pair. ಈಗ ಇದು ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸಿಟಿವ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ನಮಗೆ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸಿಟಿವ್ ಆಗಬಾರ್ದು. ತಲೆ ಕೆಡಿಸ್ಕೋಬೇಡಿ. ಇನ್ನ ಒಂದು ಆರ್ಡರ್ಡ್ ಪೇರ್ ಯಾವುದೋ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟ ಬಂದಿದ್ದು ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಅದಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ರೈಟ್? ನಾಟ್. So right, I go for adding what? 1, 2, 2, 1. I add 2, 3. Enough, students. This is not transitive. Let me check. Let me pick. Let me try to find out failed subject. One failed subject, enough to say it is completely failed. Look at this. Look at this. I show this failed subject. AP, BC, no AC. AB, BC, no AC. Though it may contain any number of past subjects, if it contains one failed subject, it is enough to say it is completely failed. We have failed subject in this. Look at this failed subject. AB, BC. We don't have AC. 1, 3. Does it contain 1, 3? No. Is it reflexive? Yes, reflexive. 1, 1. 2, 2, 3, 3 belongs to R. Therefore, R is reflexive. R is reflexive, right students? It should become symmetric now. Sorry, I should add 2, 3, 3, 2 also. You had one more ordered pair. Now it's becoming symmetrical. So A, B, B, C. 1, 2, 2, 1 and 2, 3, 2, 3, 3, 2 belongs to her. A, B, B, A, B, B, A. Correct? Therefore, R is symmetrical. R is symmetrical. R is symmetrical. Now it should not be transitive. We have a third subject. You pick same third subject. A, B, B, C. A, B, B, C. No, yes. Correct? A, B. 1, 2, 2, 3 belongs to R. A, B, B, C belongs to R. But what is AC? 1, 3. But 1, 3 does not belong to her. Therefore, R is not constitutive. R is not constitutive. Therefore, R is not constitutive. Carefully write. Carefully write. Some questions are quite different. You need to practice more on the star problems. Here you should add 2 ordered pairs. It is enough. 2 sets of ordered pairs are added for this. 2 sets. Now, let's go for one more question, students. One more question. Let us go for one more question. Next question. Reflexive and transitive, but not symmetrical. The relation should become reflexive and transitive, but not. It's easy question. You write a relation which is reflexive and symmetric, it automatically becomes not symmetrical. You need not to take much risk. Only the third question will be quite different. Right? These questions are direct questions. Right? First you write set A. Solution. First you write set A. Set A 1, 2, 3. You write a relation. Which is reflexive and transitive. R. For reflexive, to make R to be reflexive, I should add. You know that I am repeating same thing. I have been repeating the same thing. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. Now it is reflexive. Transitive. To make it transitive, you should add A, B, B, C, A, C. A, B, B, C, A, C. Write all that. 1, 2, 2, 3. In addition to this, you add 1, 3. Enough. Need not to crush your brains much because it's not symmetrical. Why it is not symmetrical? A B present, no BA. A B present, no BA. A B present, no BA. We have more failed subjects in that. Right? So write reflexive. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3 belongs to R. Therefore, R is reflexive. R is reflexive. Symmetrical. 1, 2 belongs to R. But 2, 1 does not belong to R. Therefore, R is not symmetrical. R is not symmetrical. Is it transitive? Yes, it is transitive. A, B, 1, 2, 2, 3, 1, 3 belongs to R. So therefore, R is transitive. Let us go for one more question, students. Same type question. It's also easy question. Except that third question, all questions are easy. So easy. Let us write one more question. Question number 5. Symmetric and transitive, but not reflexive. It should be symmetric and transitive, but not reflexive. So easy. You solve by yourself, students. First you write A. Set A. 1, 2, 3. Here I need symmetric and transitive. You just write symmetric and transitive relation. Right? Or to make it symmetric, I should add what? A, B. Just you add 1, 1, 2, 2. 1, 2, 2, 1. 1, 2, 2, 1. So it should be symmetric and transitive. Further it should become transitive. To make it transitive, you add 1, 1. You put solve for this also. You should add 1, 1. You add 2, 2. Enough. This is not reflexive, students. This is not reflexive. Why it is not reflexive? 3, 3 not there. Failed in one subject means completely failed. When we say R as reflexive, if it contains 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. 3, 3 not there. It is symmetric. A, B, 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 A, B, B, A. Transitive. A, B, B, C. A, B, B, C. Not reflexive. 3, 3 does not belong to R. Not reflexive. Not reflexive. It is symmetric. 1, 2, 2, 1 belongs to R. Is symmetric. This is transitive also, because 1, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1 and belongs to R. A, B, B, C, A, C belongs to R. Therefore it is transitive. Therefore it is transitive. And if I reverse it, 2, 1, 1, 2. Now it is A, B, B, C. A, B, B, C. 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. Tell me A, C, 2, 2. That element is also there in R. There are two chances. Therefore R is transitive. I hope you understood, students. So this is about your relations. In the next class, we all can meet for functions. Thank you, students.